Welcome to Module 19, Professional Development with the New Textbooks. In the first part, we will find out what we mean by professional development and why we should develop professionally. There have been different definitions of professional development. For example, Dyers called professional development an ongoing learning process in which teachers engage voluntarily to learn how best to adjust their teaching to the learning needs of their students. In other words, we cannot do this within a short amount of time, but regularly. Based on this definition, professional development proves not to be an one-off event, but a gradually involving processing of professional self-disclosure, reflection, and growth that yields the best results when sustained over time in communities of practice and when focused on job-embedded responsibilities. It means that by doing constant professional development, we can grow over time, which can be seen in our work outcome. Richards and Farrell, Professional Development for Language Teachers, 2005, Cambridge University Press, also gives a similar definition of professional development for teachers as follows. Professional development is a continuous and individual process of trying to understand ourselves and our practice so as to become the best teacher or trainer we can. It involves rethinking and questioning our assumptions, and it may involve change in attitudes, beliefs, and practice. According to this concept, professional development could be different among different teachers, and it may involve innovative thinking and practice. In other words, teachers should not stick to their old traditional method, but should find positive and new changes constantly. You may wonder why you should do professional development, as it seems to take a lot of time and energy. There are numerous and practical reasons for us to do so. Anyway, remember that the following reasons we are going to discuss are just part of the list. Different teachers have different motivations and reasons. First, it helps us with our personal development. For example, we can develop some qualities like patience and confidence. Second, we can gain new professional knowledge and skills which may be beneficial for our job. Furthermore, it provides a sense of inner satisfaction, which means we will feel more pleased with ourselves. Another reason is that professional development helps teachers to prepare themselves for training or teaching practices, thanks to the improvements in knowledge and skills they can develop. As a result, our careers and chances of promotion can be greatly increased. Then, we can gain independence and ability to make our own professional decisions. We must acknowledge that there are many other reasons for us to do professional development, and they are not the same for everyone. From the definition and advantages of professional development activities, we can see that professional development process can take place anytime, both on the job and off the job, or during courses. In order to develop professionally, teachers should have greater awareness of their own practice, willingness to change their belief, approach of teaching, use materials, etc. Increase knowledge about teaching, and they should have new skills. What about you? Have you been aware of the need to change and willing to change? List some of the knowledge and skills you need in order to teach the new sections in the new English textbooks, such as projects, communication, culture, let's sing, let's chant, let's play. How much have you already developed some of these skills? This is the way of reflection on our teaching, and it is also one of the professional development activities. Okay, I can see most of you are willing to change, but many of you still are not sure how you can change and what activities you can do to develop professionally. We will talk about these issues in the next 2 video lessons. Now, let us watch a short video clip about professional development. Then, answer the following questions. How important is professional development for English language teachers? What are benefits teachers can have from professional development? What are options for professional development?
Hello everyone, my name is Brandon Lloyd. Welcome to Teacher Panda. Let's talk about professional development. Many teachers, after finishing their degree in English language teaching or pre-service qualification, don't really know what to do afterwards. For this reason, I decided to interview people who have a lot of experience in the field and who have achieved really high qualifications in English language teaching. So if you really want to know what you can do and what your possibilities are and options, please stay tuned.
Well, First, I'll have to talk about how teachers benefit from professional development. I think it's highly important for teachers to keep learning as they go in their careers. It is not easy to be a teacher, and it's not easy to be a teacher in a globalized world in which certifications, qualifications are highly important.
If you really want to do things well, you need to be prepared, and you need to be certified, and you need to have theoretical background consolidation as well as the practice.
I always tell my students that teachers, we always have to study. Once we begin and we've decided to become teachers, yes, we have to study all the time, meaning we have to take certificates, we have to study BA programs. If we're lucky, we can continue with MA programs like the one I coordinate, for example, and successfully finish a PhD. There's no other way for us.
Well, first of all, they are more aware of what they do in their classrooms. I think that's a very important point to mention. And also it gives you the opportunity to work in different areas. I mean, you can be a speaking examiner for Cambridge exams, you can be a teacher trainer as I do, and you have the opportunity to share your knowledge with the world.
Well, they will get better jobs, better paid, doors will open, and they will widen their horizons.
But I always say you should join a center that will help you develop your career. There are many centers that offer like a discount or a scholarship to do these kinds of courses. And even if the pay is not that good, you can take advantage of what they have to offer and then go and work somewhere else. You can read, there are many books online that you can consult once you're teaching. Other thing that I've always said is teach, teach, teach. Because once you've taught certain levels, you're stuck. And if you want to continue developing yourself, you have to move forward. You have to do IELTS preparation courses, PET preparation courses, try to design your own workshops for students.
Well, they can have the experience as well, apart from courses. They can experience at different places. Okay, so they have experience at schools and experience at institutes. Observing other teachers is essential. You learn a lot from observing others.
For me, the most important aspect to consider in terms of professional development is to find an employer who is really going to care about you as a professional and not just as another employee. Someone who's going to invest in your career, because this is going to affect not only in your performance, but also is going to have a positive impact on your students. As Ana Caballero mentioned, reading is really important. But apart from these, you can also find articles, journals, blogs online that are completely free and that are going to provide you with information that you can then later apply in your classroom. We can go to the most traditional part of professional development, which are qualifications. Remember that you can always study a degree, master's program, or PhD in English language teaching that are provided by many universities all over the world. In addition to all these, there are several online courses that you can find for free. Many websites such as Coursera, ETS, and FutureLearn offer all these courses that are usually developed by many universities. Apart from those courses, there are others that are not free but are totally worth taking. For example, Cambridge offers several options such as the Cambridge TKT, CELTA, iCELT, or even Delta. There are other institutions such as Trinity TESOL that also offer qualifications for teachers. If you want to know more about all these courses, please don't forget to subscribe and to follow us on Facebook. So that's here. Click this box here and subscribe. We're going to start having a professional development series here in Teacher Panda, and we usually share all this information and information from other courses that you can find online on Teacher Panda. So please, if you want to know more about all this, please share in the comments. Don't forget to tell us what you would like to see in the following videos, and thanks for watching!
Okay, here are some suggested answers. Now, the importance of professional development for English language teachers. To be a better teacher in the global world, in which certification and qualifications are highly important. To be qualified for being certified. The benefits of professional development for English language teachers are: be more aware of what they do in the classroom. Be able to work in different areas. For example, Cambridge examiners, teacher trainers, etc. Have opportunities to share knowledge with the world. Have better jobs and better pay, as well as a wider horizon. Here are the options for professional development. You can take courses, consult books, keep teaching. Any other ideas you can hear? Please add in the list. Now, before we say goodbye, let me sum up the main point. In today's lesson, we have discussed the definition of professional development and reasons for professional development. Thank you for your watching. See you next time when we talk about how to develop professionally. Goodbye.